everybody, this is Jamie again from the Unlikely Homeschool. I just shared a little bit with you about how to schedule in traditional curriculum into your lesson plan guide, and now I'd like to take those same thoughts and put them towards some maybe non-traditional curriculum. And by that I mean a really great set of books that maybe doesn't come with a lesson plan guide or a teacher's planner. I have here my son's critical thinking book that he'll be working on next year for first grade, and I can open it up and show you. It's really just a great resource for reading a quick story together and answering a mind bender or a critical thinking question together. This is not something that is required of him by anyone, the state, by me even. I just think it's a great resource and like to weave it in throughout the year. And so I can look at this and schedule it in two different ways. The first is after looking at my year-long calendar and deciding how many days a week I want to accomplish that or when I want to accomplish that, I can say to myself, I want to finish this entire book and get through the book by the end of the year. And in order to do that, if I know that I'm doing critical thinking one day a week, I then need to take the number of pages in the book, which for this book it's 100 pages, and divide that by how many weeks I have in the year. And for us it's 36 weeks. So that would tell me that I probably have to do maybe 2 pages a week. On some weeks I'd have to do 3 in order to accomplish this book. Generally speaking though, most of these types of books, I like to go a totally different direction. I think they're great resources and I love to weave them in, but I'm not in a huge hurry to finish the book or do every page. I just like to have forward motion and progression. And so for us, it's just a matter of making sure that maybe we do 1 page every week and continue on in the book in a forward way. And so in order to schedule that into my lesson plan guide, I first have to find the date on which I know I want to do this. For us, we typically do critical thinking on Fridays, which just happens to land on his very first day of this upcoming school year. He'll be starting August 30th. And so I found a place where I'll be jotting down all of our electives or our extras. And so you can see right here that I've scheduled in for him logic, page 1 and 2. And for this book, I actually will probably erase that page 1 and 2 and just leave the little notation logic there to tell me that we need to get logic in that day. Because again, for these types of books, I don't like to assign particular pages. I just want to make sure that we're having forward motion. Then, knowing that this is a Friday activity, I'd have to skip ahead to the very next Friday, which would then fall on September 6th, and make a similar notation. It says here logic, page 3 and 4. And you just continue to do that every single Friday until you come to the end of the year. And then you can check that off your list as having scheduled critical thinking for the year or any of those other non-traditional curriculums. Tomorrow I'll be tackling how to schedule non-curriculum, maybe a unit study or a living literature approach to learning. I hope you'll join me. Happy homeschooling.